Hashem. A person that will be makriv, a korban, from you to Hashem. So Rashi learns, what does it mean, mimchen? V'loi gezer. When you bring a sacrifice to Hashem, you cannot bring a sacrifice from stealing. You steal, and you want to have of this, to take this for kapara. It's a contradiction. It cannot be. Yakriv mimchen. From where Rashi learns when you want to bring a sacrifice, when you want to do tshuva, you want to do repentance, and you want to bring a present to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you don't steal and give it. You want to make a mitzvah lulav. You steal, lulav apostle, lulav agozu, is a kosher. You cannot bring lulav agozu. Adam ki yakriv mimchen. That's what Rashi learns. Rashi learns, mimchen, if you bring a sacrifice from you, and not from gezer. Any stealing money, that cannot be sacrificed. That doesn't pass through the border. The Ramban learns, Rishon, Ramban, Odom ki yakriv mimchen. Mimchen, a person brings a sacrifice, the sacrifice is a pidyon from instead of the person himself. Like we take the chicken and kaporos, and we say, Zeh kaporosi, Zeh chalifosi, Zeh atar. This chicken will go to death, and I will go to life. So really, when a person sins, he needs to be going to death. Chaz v'shalom. And then HaKadosh Baruch Hu brings this sacrifice, and you bring the sacrifice, and this goes instead of the person. Odom ki yakriv mimchem. The Ramban learns, mimchem, this is instead of the person himself. When he brings a sacrifice, the sacrifice is instead of the person himself. Instead of him dying, the sacrifice, the korban, we take the korban, we slaughter the korban, we slaughter it, and we do it as a korban, as a sacrifice to Hashem. Nefesh tachas nefesh. Nefesh tachas nefesh. Korban la Hashem. But what is the pasuk starts? Adam. You first need to be a human being. If a person is not a human being, is an animal, how can he be Yaakov? He acts like an animal. What does it mean? No das. What's the difference between a person and an animal? It's das, the brain. He acts, Adam ki Yaakov mimchen. The first thing he needs to be a human being, Adam. Shlomo Zalman Auerbach was one of the Gdolei Ador, was Rosh Yeshiva of Kol Torah in Beit Vagan. And he lived in Sha'arei Chesed. So how he used to go every day to the yeshiva? He used to walk from Sha'arei Chesed to the shuk, go down Machlaot, go down to the shuk, and from the shuk he took the bus number 12. The bus number 12 took to Beit Vagan. Every day. The yeshiva was one of the Gdolim in the beginning, one of the Gdolei Yisrael, of Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, we have all the psaks, and how many books he wrote, and thousands of Talmidim. The yeshiva wanted to pay a cab for him. But he wanted to be in a simple way, he wanted to go on the bus, he didn't want to go on a cab. So what happened? So one time he was going in the bus, he's already an old man, he goes up in a shuk, and instead of going off in Har Herzl, in the place there, in the beginning of the Beit Vagan, he goes down at the last stop in Kriyat Yovel. You know, if you know where the train goes, Har Herzl, and then you have Kriyat Yovel. So he doesn't go down. So the students ask him, what happened? How come you're not going down? You know, you're an old man, and you know what it means. He's like over 70, and he has to start walking up the whole hill of a Pisgah, walk up the whole Torah of Avodah, make up the whole hill for called Torah, and you want to give a class, and what does it mean bring a class? Any time you spend in that time, the boys can talk and you're learning. And why didn't you get off the bus? You forgot, you were busy learning, what happened? So he said, no. The person next to me was sitting, had bags from the shop. And he had all his merchandise. He had oranges, potatoes, sweet potatoes. It took a whole space. And if I will get up to get off, he's an old man. And what will I make that old man to do? I will pick it up, put it down, make him to work hard. Oh, no, I cannot do that. I'd rather walk a few more minutes, but I won't make him to walk. And to make the sweat and take off his old belongings. This is Odon. Odon kiyakim milchem. To come to give a korban to Hashem, you have to first be an Odom, be a human being. Chamor asher Rab Pinchas ben Yoel, the Gemara says, a donkey. Rabbi Pinchas ben Yoel, one time robbers came, famous Gemara that brings, and they stole the donkey. What did Rabbi Pinchas ben Yoel used to go with that donkey to the Beis Medrash, come back? What does he have a donkey for? So he stole the donkey, and they tried to give him food to eat. But the donkey doesn't eat. And what happens if the donkey doesn't eat? The donkey will die. So passes the night, and he's trying to give him food, and he's not eating that. Maybe this is a spoiled type of donkey. So they try to give him better type of food, more sifted, less without the mutz, without all the leftovers, to try to more quality of food. But did the donkey eat? The donkey did not eat. And how come? They didn't know what to do. Another day passed, and another day passed, and the donkey is getting skinnier and skinnier, and they were afraid that they will have a carcass in the courtyard, and it will be stinky, and they will have to pay for burial. Cost to bury more money than alive. They'll have to pay for burial. They didn't want that. So what did they do? They let him, they quickly took him, and they took him to Rabbi Pinchas ben Yoel. They went back. They had the guts to go back to Rabbi Pinchas ben Yoel. And then they asked, how come your donkey's not eating? Okay, maybe, what did you do? What's happening? We don't want him to die. They still had, even there were robbers that had some feelings. They didn't want an animal to die. It looked like a strong donkey. So he says, he takes his food, and the donkey eats it right away. What's happening? He's eating from their hands, what he's eating, the gas things, the heavy things, not sifted, and they gave him quality, so they gave him good things, and he didn't want to eat. So they asked me why. So he said, because the donkey knows if it's me'uso or not me'uso. Does the food has meiser or not? And the food wasn't have meiser. The food didn't have meiser. So a donkey was part of the belonging of Rabbi Pinchas ben Yoel, and everything that Rabbi Pinchas ben Yoel gave was metukon, and it had meiser, and this donkey, it wasn't musa, he didn't want to eat. So, therefore, first is what do we see from here? We see that even a donkey, that he had the environment of such a tzaddik, of Rabbi Pinchas ben Yoel, he got from that environment, and assure how much a tzaddikim Odom kiyakim milchem, what the level it means to be a human being. It's not a person wants to come and daven, he runs to daven, and his children, his wife needs help, and he drops her down and says, I can have my religious trip into daven. He's not an Odom. Then don't come to being a korban to Kadosh Baruch Hu. First have to have manners. Odom kiyakim milchem. Person wants to daven. It's from the story of Rabbi Yisrael Salant. He's come to daven, and his student came to daven. I think it was, who was this big Talmud of Rabbi Yisrael Salant? זה היה?
סבא מכלא, להפתור לראות,
אולי זה היה סבא מכלא, maybe. So he comes to daven in Yom Kippur, he wants to daven by Rabbi Yisrael Misalant, and he had to go to the bathroom, or something, when they didn't have it, like here, they didn't have it inside the synagogue, they had to go out. And then he comes back, and already they started Shmoneh Esrei, they started the standing. So what does he do? Where does he stand? He stands on the entrance where the air comes. So Rabbi Yisrael Misalant goes to him in the middle of Shmoneh Esrei, and he tells him, you're a ganav, you're a gazlan, you're a robber. So the student, what did I do? And he starts crying, and he does his whole Shmoneh Esrei, and crying, Lord, the Rebbe told me I'm a ganav, I'm a thief, I'm a gazlan. So then after the davening, he comes, he says, Rebbe, why am I ganav? So the famous story of Rabbi Yisrael Misalant came to daven in the shul, Yom Kippur, everyone is preparing and doing the avodah, to do tshuva, to do the ma'asim toivim, and he comes to the waiting shul, and the rabbi doesn't come, the rabbi of the congregation doesn't come. They wait for him, everybody's worried. They send the people to see, maybe something happened. Where is he? He's not in his house, he's not on the way. And they're worried, what happened to the rabbi? And the time is passing, they want to stay kol nidrei, charamei, they want to be matir. Anu mitzanu, matir mispalim mavarionim. And the rabbi is not there. So after the davening, Yisrael Misalant comes to the shul, and davens quickly, and goes back home. Doesn't want to make his wife to wait and rush. So that's what happened. So simply, he went to shul, and he heard a child crying. So the mother left the child. She wanted to go to shul to daven. And where's the Adam? Adam kiyakir mikem. You got to be a human being first. They left the child alone in the crib. Was this happened a story that the parents went? They left the child alone, and the child stayed there, was hungry. And tried to go in, and the child got choked and died. So what is it? You want to be a tzaddik? You want to daven? But you're not a human being. You're not an Adam. Adam ki akrimim kem. Where's first manners? Manners between ben Adam lechaveiroi, one person to another. You want to bring a sacrifice to Hashem? Yakrim mimken, you gotta have the money to sacrifice. But if you're not a human being, you don't act like a human being. We didn't start the ball game. We didn't start nothing. There's nothing to start. Don't start even davening. Don't come to Hashem. First, you gotta be Adam ki yakrim mimchem. And then after you're a human being, you can even take from the simple things. Mina boko, mina tzon. We don't ask you to bring from a deer things that are hard to get, like the Chofetz Chaim brings. We don't need to bring the harsh things that are hard to get. And we will make it very easy for you. You can bring sheep that grow a lot, they multiply, very easy. The sheep, cows, things that are multiply easily, that are house grow, very easy to get. Then mina tzoin, you can bring from these things. But if you're not an Adam, you can bring Niskarev. So how do we know? Rabbi Ber Leibovich says, Rabbi Ber Bala Birkas Shmuel, he says, how do we know? What's our measurement to know? What's a measurement to know if we're really close to Hashem or not? How do we know? And he says, that you gotta see, it says, Oya ve'Hashem, sinuro. Shemer nafshis chasido. If you hate the evil, then you can be Oyav Hashem. If you hear about people talking about sexual problems and people that are doing sins here or right, or people steal, and what's your reaction? Are you happy? Or you feel disgusted? You feel terrible? You have Ahavas Yisrael, you love the other person, but you feel, you see Nura! Oyav Hashem, you want to know if you're loving Hashem? The Birkas Shmuel says this brings this pasuk. Oyav Hashem, see Nura. If you want to know if you Oyav Hashem, you want to know if you really love Hashem, I have to see how much level you hate the evil. How much do you hate a Molech? You have a Molech. Okay, let's be so friendly. Let's love, let's live in harmony and peace. Let's sheker, let's lie. Want to live with peace? With the idols? You're not in the ball game. You're not Oyav Hashem. Oyav Hashem, Sinur. You have to hate the evil. Hate it. Not the evil person, the evil, the law. Because it's against Hashem. So this is the measurement. Big Chiddush, big Shmuel. Oyav Hashem, Sinur. And then you get the bracha, Shomer Nafsho is Chasidov. If you want Hashem to protect you, Shomer Nafsho is Chasidov. Miyad Reshoim Yatzilem. He will save you from the evil. When Hashem will save you from Yad Reshoim, the arrows are going with knives. Miyad Reshoim, from a Molech that's going around, they're trying to take us out from the Torah University, and all these nonsense are trying to take us out. When do we have it? When do we get this bracha? Oyav Hashem Sinur, if we hate the evil. But if we like the evil, this is what the newspapers are trying to do. They try to make jokes. They make jokes, and they try to make kolus das, bimekalim, the Amalek that makes cold. They make a joke from here, a joke from there. Pure Amalek. And it says in the pasuk, "V'sartem v'avadetem Elohim acherim." A person what? Sur miro. How do you do sur miro? They go and they start them, and they go to that path. What is the Elohim Acherim? Other idols. Elohim Acherim. The word Acherim, Aleph is an iPhone, Chet. Chet is Chet, Chaverim Roim. Reish, Chaverim, Reish is Rechov. Street, running around in bars in the street, and these people that are not Torah people. Yud is Yofi, Acherim, Yud is Yofi, being busy about our body, Tamus Yovam, busy about making the body nice. Yes, this is part of Elohim Acherim. This is Yovam, they're all the time busy about the body, busy training the body. You do for health, you do what you need to do. But overdoing, what you know not necessary, it's Elohim Acherim. Men, parties. Elohim Acherim. Mesibo, Mishta. Drinking. Men. Mishta. Wine. Bars. Going around wanting, why? Because what is it doing? The Saltem, they're moving away the Das. The Saltem of Atamim, you have the Das of Shechina, the Das of Hashem. A person, what's the difference between Odom and Be'emo? Odom has Das, and the Saltem you remove. V'avadetem Elohim Acherim, you remove the Das, no more Das, you're in a movie, dreaming. So when you're not living the reality, you're not living the Kodesh Baruch Hu, you're feeling Hashem now, you're busy in a movie. You're in the movie now. So that's Elohim Acherim. So how do we put it to practical? The Arizal says that Lamaisa, all what happened, exactly what happened in the time of the Purim, the time of what happens Bayamim Ha'em, Bazman Hazeh. Bayamim Ha'em and Chanukah, the same thing now. Same thing in Purim. The same thing that happened, the miracles and the emotions and the feelings happened in these days. And therefore Amalek is trying to, the evil outside worldly things are trying to capture, and this is the avoida now, 3 days fast. Cut out don't leave nothing in your stomach from the drinking. Cut it all out. Cut it out, be clean, fast 3 days, nothing is left in the body is clean. 3 days, if nothing will be left in the stomach from what's happened from that, for Sudasa Shaloisa Osha. So everything, and therefore, she asked to kill Amalek, but it's not enough stam to kill him one time. She asked, after she got one day, what did she ask Hashem? She asked Power, please give me another day. Why she needed another day? Because she wanted to mevire Amalek till the end, to cut Amalek till the end, nothing left. Nothing left. So what do we have today, still Amalek? Because she didn't finish till then, she didn't kill Achashverosh. The Medrash says, it brings the Medrash Rabbi, it brings that the Malach will give a slap. She says, who is this evil person? She asked. Achashverosh asked. She didn't have the guts to say, you are the troublemaker. Because who? It says in Chazal that who hated the Jewish people more? Achashverosh or Haman? Achashverosh. She didn't say, you are the creep, you are the bad guy. She didn't tell him off. She says, Haman Hazeh. If she would have said Achashverosh, finish the ball game, the Geula would have come. No more game. But she didn't. To mevayer derai, you can't be nicey. You have to be very strong. There's no two ways about it. You say the emes, you're not mefached omer emes, and so you hate the evil, and you got to cut it out, and sometimes it hurts. It's friends, it's family, it's our husband, and she mevayed it up. But she said, okay, so give me fasting 3 days, good. And she says, okay, I need another day to be killing the Amalek. So who has a schus? You have a physical killing the Amalek. There was one time, so one of the Rabbanim wanted to get the smicha from the Shagas Aliyah, from Rabbi Akiva Eiger. So he finished learning the whole Shas, and you back and forth, you know what a level to be smicha from Rabbi Akiva Eiger. Oh, you got to be in the ball game. You have to know everything back and forth. So you know Ashrei back and forth, know everything, every question he asked him back and forth. And after he came to him, he says, okay, now what? Are you ready to give me the smicha? He says, now you have to fast for 3 days. Fast for 3 days, and then we'll see. So he fasts for 3 days, he goes to the field, he fasts for 3 days, it's a true story that happened. He fasts for 3 days, and not drinking, not eating, and davening. You got to daven strong, 3 days from morning to night, and daven and pray, and really make tikkun amidos. And he says, okay, he has to really clean himself. He knows Rabbi Akiva Eiger was a Malach Hashem Tzavakos. They knew everything. The Kol HaTorah Kula, the Ruach HaKodesh, tremendous. So he comes at the end of the 3 day. So comes a goy comes to them in the field, and he's making a joke. He's metzachek, making a joke. So the friend ran away, but he was so weak after 3 days. So he was more davening. So he says, "What are you going to do?" And he wanted to kill him. The goy wanted to kill him. I says, "Okay, now the last request finished. You're out. I want to kill you." Told him straight out. So he says, okay, so last request, let me finish. Let me finish it. and then you can do what you want. So he finished the Elenu, and he had a stick because he was so weak. He took the stick and he took the stick, whack, and whacked him on his head, and he killed him on the spot. So weak. So he didn't really mean it, but so he quickly ran, all depressed, to his Rabbi Kiva, and he says, Rabbi, I wanted smicha, now you told me fast, and then after I killed somebody, so I didn't get a smicha, now I killed somebody. He says, you don't understand. Now, after you learned and you fasted the 3 days, now you know who that guy was? He was a Malek. Only because you learned so much Torah, only because you went through the fasting, you had the schus to kill the Amalek. You gave him that whack, and you killed him. This is the mitzvah. Mocho timche et zecher Amalek, mitachat l'shamayim lo tishkach, you gotta cut the Amalek. So this is a physically cutting the Amalek. Who knows who was the Amalek? Rabbi Kiva knows Amalek. We know maybe the Germans, who knows who is really Amalek. But once he became an Adam, once he became a human being, then he was a real Adam, Yerei Hashem, then he was able to do the mitzvah complete and be Moiche Zecher Amalek. So, okay, so the point is that Amalek comes in different types of ways. He's a Melech Zokim, Ziyatzuham is a Melech Zokim, he's an old, he's an angel, he knows all the techniques. So, we're not allowed to go straight, face to face. If we're going to go straight to face, then if we don't have a choice, we have to do it. We have to say the truth. And sinura. But if you have a way what to do, you have to go around it. Which means if you have 2 ways to walk, a way that you have women around, and you have ikadaka and another way that you don't have women around, which way you need to go to? The way there is no woman around. You're not allowed to put yourself in a nisayon. So this is the milchama, but we're not allowed to put ourselves in the nisayon. So the Gemara in Sanhedrin Daf Kuf Zayin says, Omar Rav Yudah Omar Rav, Le'oilom never a person is allowed to put himself in a challenge. Don't put yourself in a challenge. This is not what Hashem wants. Sharei David HaMelech, the Gemara says, David HaMelech, Hivi Atzma Lidei Nisoyon V'nichshol. David HaMelech says, Hashem, bring on me a challenge. I want a challenge. What happened? He failed. He was still called Magen David. But what did David HaMelech says? David HaMelech wanted to become, he said to Hashem, he said, Eloike Avram, Eloike Yitzchok, Eloike Yaakov. Please say, Eloike David. Now why did he want Eloike? What do you have in Eloike? Because Avram Avinu had the strength to be Male to Chesed. And then you have Chesed and Chochmah, Chabad. Chochmah, Bina Vadas, you can be Me'ale, to be able to be Me'ale. So Avraham Avinu can be Me'ale, can take the souls and be Me'ale. But David Avinu also wanted to be Me'ale, to raise up the Neshomas. So, they didn't have this chus. So what does Hashem tell him? Avraham Avinu, I gave him 10 challenges. What's the Ramban all discusses what's the whole challenge, but he gave him challenges. Yitzchak he gave challenges. Yaakov, we see Oila Tumimo, he gave him all his life what he had through, what he went through. Isakoros, he went all what they went through. So they went through. But you, David HaMelech, you know, how can you get, you're not allowed to put yourself in a nisayon. So they are allowed and you're not allowed. So what's the pshat? That Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, they were always Sa'uma. And they make the path, the netivim. They make a path for us. Whatever their midos, whatever characteristics they were koine, This is all what Am Yisrael has. And they had to do a Shleimus Avon, and then Yitzchak and then Yaakov was the completely pure. Yaakov Ish Tamim, the Amunkel says Tamim Shalim. He got complete. After the whole building, Yaakov was Shalim. But so where David HaMelech also wanted to be. So no, but they already had all the Nisonos. Hashem is telling them, what is a Nisonon? You take the potential from Koyach Lepoyal. When a person has, he takes it from potential to reality. He has in him certain powers that Hashem gave him, and he takes it and he has a challenge, he takes it to fruition. His Nisonon. Any challenge, so it makes him to grow. Really, he can run in his DNA. He can run from here. He can run 50 miles. But what do? You do a challenge, and then the body gets used to it, and the body can handle it. So you take out from potential to fruition. This is a nisayon, a challenge. So our voice, they made the frame of form of Kadosh Baruch Hu gave them the power, frame of form of how much the Jewish nation, how much koiches the Jewish nation has through the challenges. Now, David HaMelech says, Hashem says, who gave you? You cannot have a Nisayon that's not in your koyach. It's not in your DNA, in your tochnik, in your plan of life. That this is not from you to take out from the idea to fruition. So he says that, anyway, give me a Nisayon. So Hashem says, okay. You want to give him a Nisayon, I will give you a Nisayon. And then he tells them what's the Nisayon. He tells them, I'm going to give you a Nisayon and a Hairos. But to the office, did David HaMelech give? Hashem told them what they're going to have a challenge? He didn't tell them. He didn't say, oh, you're going to have a challenge in sacrificing your son. They didn't tell them you're going to have a challenge in the Muna. Didn't tell them all the challenges that they had. Hashem did not tell them. But David HaMelech, because it wasn't in his plan of his koiches, Hashem said, he told them before, he will be able to prepare himself. So he can make a preparation in order to see. And really, in the end, he did not succeed. And he wasn't zocheh to be called Eloike David, only Mogen David, but not Eloike Avram, Eloike Yitzchak, Eloike Yaakov. You don't have Eloike David. So therefore the Gemara says, Amar Rabbi Yehuda Amar Rav, Le'olam al yav yadam atzmo lidei nisayon, Shere David hivi atzmo lidei nisayon v'nichshal. So the person is not allowed to put himself in a challenge, even though David HaMelech says, Libi cholol bekirbi, I'm emptied out. I don't have any forces, evil forces. I'm cholol. I'm all clean. Libi cholol bekirbi. He can witness in himself that he was a cholol. It still wasn't that level. Who can understand? But we do understand from the Gemara what the Gemara takes out from this story. But we're not allowed to put ourselves in any Nisayon. Therefore, we want to fight a Molech. Don't go face to face, don't go any Nisayon, because he will rip you up to parts. Don't put yourself in front of the lady and say, oh, can I control it or not? Don't even go there. That's the Nisayon is not to go in the Nisayon. The challenge is not to go in the fight. No, there was a famous story. The king wanted to bring Eglon, a wagon driver, to drive for the king. So he was looking for different drivers. This driver, that driver. Which driver can I take? So this driver says, well, I know the roads well, and so what happens if you get stuck? I take the woods and I put under the wheels, and I'm very successful. I know look how much muscles I have. I know how to get out. And this driver says back, well, what happens if I get in the mud? I'll take some air out of the wheels. And here he sees an old guy walking, bailing like this, and he says, what happens if you get in the mud? well, for 50 years I've been driving, I never fell in the mud, I don't know. Okay, I want that driver. We don't want the drivers that go in the mud and go how to go out. The point is, Amalek, you want to fight with Amalek, we don't want the people that went in the challenge and know how to get out. Don't go involved with them. Don't get involved with them. Don't get around them. Get away. Don't hold the things that if you hold the things that will put you in challenge. Don't go to the movie hall and then say, well, when a woman comes, when actual Maisa comes, I'll close my eyes and move the movie. Don't get involved in these ball games. Get out of these ball games. Get out of these. Don't drink and then say, well, I won't touch the woman, I won't kiss. Don't go around these areas. Don't go around the bar. Don't go around these people, evil friends. Don't go around these, just get away from these people. People that dirty their mouth. And then you get used to that language. Get away from the dirty language from these people. Stay around in the house of Hashem. This is the challenge. The challenge is not to go there and show yourself a big shot. The fight of Amalek, the real fight of Amalek, is to know, like that wagon driver, not to go in the challenge. But the Orach Chaim HaKodesh says that the Nisoyon of Alayos, Nafshoy, that's his lotion of the Orach Chaim HaKodesh, Nafshoy shel Odo mechamdeson, vo'enososoi la'aleyen la'asoison. The soul is like, the love is like, the chemistry is like mechamdon. Automatically, and it happens, and it forces the person to fall in that trip. So what's the way? What's the way? What's the trick? What does this Chazal tell us? Don't go in the challenge. So what do we do? How do we do it l'maisa? Practical. We have to dream our success. To dream how we finish a Masechta. To dream how to take a musar, to sit and just close our eyes and really dream how we're going to be the Talmid Chacham. How are really going to grasp the Gemara. The learning in Iyun. To see Roya Yasanola, there's a Chacham Roya Yasanola, to see where are the traps, where are the problems, and see steps ahead, like the great chess player. See, because he plays, he knows how to play. See steps ahead. So we daven Botzer Satan milfoneinu ma'achoreinu. Take Hashem, take away the Satan, take away the Yetzirah from the front of us, and the back of us. Take him away. So sometimes, now this is a big Kiddush. So sometimes what does the Yetzirah do? He gives a person satisfaction from a small thing. Wow! You learned the page. Tap yourself on the back. Now you can go relax. Now you can take your hat off. You can go relax, finish, and have a vacation. Wow! You learned. He raises you up, not to really encourage you. It's how he raises you up in order to get you out of the Beis Medrash. So he's a professional. Satan, the Amalek, is the Yetzirah, is professional. There's all types of ways. All the mitzvahs in the world, go do this, go do that. Main thing is not to learn the Torah that brings the light. What does it say in Tehillim? David HaMelech says, Tzayfe Rosh HaTzadik u'mevakesh la'amitoi. The Satan, the Yetzirah, the Amalek, he watches, Tzayfe. It's like in a war. You have the people that they want to win, and they send spies to look, and he knows where are your weak points at night, morning, getting up in the morning early. When you learn not to understand till the end, the longest, the iyun, to cut corners. He knows where the weak points. Tzayfer, he stands, he sits and he watches. Tzayfer, Rosho Latzadi. The Rosh of the evil is waiting and looking where I can grab in which places. And Mavakesh La'amitoy. וכל הגודל מחבר מצרים גודל ממנו. The Gemara in Sukkot Daf Nun Beis, Amud Aleph says, כל הגודל, the more you go into learning and into yeshiva, then you think you're more tzaddik, and he tricks you in lamdisha ways, and chassidish ways, lamdisha ways, hats and jackets, makes you different tricks. So you just have to think. That's why we need Musar every day, to understand. To understand. So the Saba Mikelim says that the whole Bria is full of emunah. We just look on the body, we look in the world, we look everything, we see the emunah, we see the Ashgacha Hashem, we look Megillah Esther, we see the whole Ashgacha. We see the emunah. So we want to mevakesh from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we want to ask from Hashem, Hashem, please give us, Purim is the time to ask Hashem, please give us, please open the gates, Kol HaPoshis Yad, or anything you ask him, Hashem, you can ask. So what do you drink wine? And then you take the selfish out of yourself, and then you have only Hashem, and then you can ask. You be mevatel your body, mevatel the yesh. You can ask Hashem. You have to be a human being first. Have midos, avoda. Then come and ask for Purim, ask from Hashem. You will get big yeshuas, big broches. When you read the Megillah, you'll understand already the picture of Hashem. You see the Shekhinah, you understand the depthness. And it's not hard things. So the things are very, very close, very. So we have to pray to Hashem to give us the siyata d'shmaya to pray. To pray to Hashem to give us the siyata d'shmaya to learn the Torah. Everything is to pray to Hashem. So we have in the Shmoneh Esrei, we're going to say in Purim, we have the special davening, we're going to say Al Nisim. Yeah. In Purim. After Ritzei, then we say, Mimei Mordechai ve'Esther, B'Shushan Abiro, כשעומד עליהם הומו לראש וביקש להשמיד ולהרוג, ולאבד את כל היהודים מנער ועד זקן. Haman tried to kill the whole Jewish nation ביום אחד, מ-13 לחודש, 12 לחודש אדר. So here Haman tried to kill us all out, to finish us, not to let us nothing alive, nothing left. ועתו ברחמך רבי מפרת את הסוסוי. Who changed the whole thing? Hashem protected us. והשבוס עלי כגמולה בראשי, you gave him back in his head. You punched him in his head back. All being hanged, all being finished. Haman, את העץ אשר הכין 50 50 אמר, he prepared the tree for Mordechai היהודי. the same tree, he was hanged. His children, they will die. Everybody saw, it's like Nashira Sayam, like they went out of Mitzrayim, and everybody saw the Biza, they saw the Mitzrim, they saw them dead, they saw Yeshua Hashem Bechush. So here, everybody saw Ammon is dead. Therefore, the whole thing is over with. So what is Hashem showing us? Hashem showed us the love. And therefore they understood that there's love between Hashem to us, to his nation. He protected the nation. He didn't let the evil Haman to cut us out, to take us out of the world. But it was a lot of mercy. In fact, he made all the plans that you will be made him, and they can count and you ruin all his thinking. So we can be very happy that the whole story said Ammon was dead, Ammon was finished, the evil was finished. So Hashem, Bezrat Hashem, should give us the schus to be zoichet, to be really take the Purim. It's time, he says, that we first do the fasting. When we fast, to have really to think of our cleaning of ourselves, of like from Sudas Shoyis to Rasha. And then after we're going to have the whole yeshiva, we're going to have Kriyas and Megillah, reading the Megillah. After Tani Sesta, B'Yom Chamishi, we will have a party. Everyone is invited. We will bring a special band, special food. We ordered special salmon fish and special pargiot, I don't know what you call pargiot, and a special type of meat, type of chicken that is like a small chicken, fresh young chicken, and wine. To be happy in the kosher way. This is the time to be happy. You be happy in the right time. I heard that from my father, should rest in peace. You do the Jewish way is to be happy. They give you when to be happy. You need to do fire, they give you like Bahomer. You need to drink, they give you when to drink. This is the time to drink in the Torah way. This is not, don't be a tzaddik now. The whole year, you want to don't go there, you go there, okay. Instead of going there, now do the drinking, do it at the right time. That will be the real wine, red wine. Drink in the right time, and be happy, dance. There will be music here till 1 o'clock at night, Ezrat Hashem. Everyone should prepare himself to take the energy, and of course in the fast tomorrow, to try to learn as much as possible. It's not the idea of only fasting, the idea is really, it's not a free day. There's a regular day of learning. If somebody needs a little to rest, he puts his head a little down. But it's really a day to learn more, to be miskarev to Hashem, to pray to Hashem more, to ask more. Take a paper and write all what you want to ask Hashem, and ask for the ruchnius and gashmius, for the family, for the relatives, and money and health, and everything, and shidduchim. Ask Hashem. This is kol ha-parshas Yad Loisim. Prepare yourself for the big day that Purim is coming. And then dancing, to be dancing so strong, not for the women to look, for the girls to see. You're dancing in front of Hashem, for the Shekhinah, for Kadosh Baruch Hu. You're happy that Ammon, the evil, went away. Killing Amalek is by the being happiness. You're really happy that the evil was caught. You really show that then you oiv Hashem sinuro. How do you show you love Hashem by hating the bad? And you're happy. So you show happiness by hating the bad. And this is an avodah, and then it will come after that. It will come straight to Shabbos, Michael Chaim, and Shabbos Limud, Shabbos Menucha, Shabbos. It's like a three-day holiday, high holiday. Purim, Kepurim, Yom Kippur is like graded. Kepurim is like graded Yom Kippur because of happiness and the food. We can do greater tikkun. A greater tikkun than fasting. This is why the Sfardim, when there is, you have the machlekes between the Sfardim and the Hasidim. What do we do when there is the year of a yortzeit? So the Rebbe Zachatzat used to make a meal. Every yortzeit of Saba Moshe.
The Hasidim hold it as Sfardim.
The Hasidim hold that you fast. The Hasidim hold that you fast. The Litayim and also some Hasidim, they hold that you fast. But the Rebbe's minhag was that you say brachas and you're happy and more blessings and you make a greater tikkun, and you made an effort and you spent the money, a lot of money, and you made an effort to buy all types of blessings, and you made a special yortzeit for years and years. So, Bezrat Hashem, should be aliyah in the school. So, B'chanah b'deka she'emet. What's up with this book? What's up with this book?